Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. Ooh, got some fun stuff to talk about today. You're in for a treat. Who's here? Hugh Demand right off the bat. He scores!
Trending in sports.
Britt is here as well. Stephen Claflin. David W. Ryan. Also, who I have, my executive producer, John Venturini, a disembodied voice. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Fabulous. Dave Hart, acousticized, is popping in as well. Hi, Dave. Please tell Dave and the rest of the audience what I am going to talk about today.
Well, Dave definitely wants to hear this. So Matt's getting busy with it as he tackles a growing backlog of videos. Products are piling up, and it's time to stop procrastinating and start selling. The hustle is real, but so is the determination to get things done and clear the slate. Let's dive into the grind and the goals for today. Today is January 16th, 2025, episode 864. Good morning, Haas!
Good morning, Haas. So you can't miss rocking and rolling.
That's me. Laura's back. Good morning. It's going to be great. Prediction true. I don't know what that was. One crazy Dane, Tony Iverson, California resident, chiming in, recovering from blood clot, watching the show. Well, we're glad you're here. We'll give you the grow sound to grow big and strong. I don't know what I'm talking about. Chuck is here from Desert Bum Woodworking, says good morning all. There we go. We're getting the Marios coming in. I did play a Mario sound. Stephen Claflin knows what's up. I made the video for the keyboard. It took a long time to make the video, and I was told to upload it to my 9,000 subscriber YouTube channel, and I said, look, that's a woodworking channel. It's going to make no sense. I have this almost 900 subscriber piano channel, which is the target audience. Can I upload it there? And then he just shipped me the product with no feedback. So I clarified. He's like, yeah, upload it to the piano channel. I'm like, good call. Because, people don't always make good business decisions. They see 9,000 is larger than 900, so they'll want the 9,000. But if you just look a little deeper, it don't make sense. Anyway. Got a fun story. This pin, I entered a Kickstarter for this pin. It's hard to read, but it says Dice-a-Palooza, like a Lollapalooza, but it says Dice, D-I-C-E, Dice-a-Palooza. And this is from a woodworking company called Wormwood, W-Y-R-M-W-O-O-D, Wormwood, and they make gaming furniture for tabletop games. But they also sell other things related to gaming, like dice. And they had this big promotion, and I put in for this. The Kickstarter was fulfilled, and I waited and waited and waited. This was at the beginning of 2024. It may have been in the spring. So 9, 10, maybe 11 months it took to get here. It finally shows up, okay? Now, thankfully, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. It's a metal pin, pin. It's a pin. But it came with a sticker. So I get the envelope, and I cut off just the very end of the envelope, because it was like a padded envelope, completely sealed. I had to cut it off. I cut through the sticker. So basically, I waited almost a year for this and just a sticker, and I destroyed the sticker. So, hey, what am I going to do? But rather than raise a stink about it, I'm like, you know what? This company has a YouTube channel. They're always failing. They're putting on all their mistakes. I'm like, you know what? It's fitting for the company. So I slapped it on my laptop lid, which isn't in this office, and I pieced it together as much as possible, but you can still see that there's a scissor mark through it. Ay, 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 ay. Yes, glad you're on the men, one crazy Dane, says David W. Ryan. Good call. Yes. Sometimes people make good business decisions. Sometimes, if you're like me, you don't make good business decisions. All my business decisions have been, what's the maximum fun for the audience? And I put myself like way, way last on the list. But I'm having fun. So that's what I have to say about that. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Venturini?
Well, I think, understanding your audience and understanding where you fit in that audience is important. It's something that I am still trying to get a handle on, but then I realize I'm quirky, so it doesn't matter. I do what I do.
Yep. There are a few products that I have that are larger that I've been putting off. One, I have to get with my boy because he has a very large yellow dog, which I need as part of the product. So I'm seeing him Sunday. So that video's delayed. And then I got this big roof fabric bag, but you put it on the roof of your car and strap it down, and you can put extra stuff while you're traveling. And I've been putting that one off because, it's big and unwieldy, and I got to go in the garage, and it's cold. It's just like, ugh. I guess the question for the audience is, what should I put inside that car roof bag carrier that won't be on camera, but just to fill it up? I'm thinking, empty cardboard boxes because I have a lot of those. But if you have any thoughts, maybe laundry, I don't know.
I mean, Matt, if you want to take the Kramer approach, that time that you had the job in the city, you could fill it up with Ritz crackers.
It's funny you talk about that because one time when my boy he must have been 4, not quite in school yet. Maybe he was in kindergarten. He was 5. I took him to the office, and I brought my hardback briefcase. It's an office, like a briefcase, but it's really actually really cool. I brought it, and then it was with me all day. And then I think my son was dropped off like late afternoon, and he was at work for like an hour, like the last hour that I worked. And so I put him in the conference room and put out all his toys. Inside the briefcase were Ritz crackers and toys. And then as people were walking by the conference room, they saw it, and then they come to me and they're like, I thought you had like business documents in that briefcase. I see you brought toys and Ritz crackers. And I was thinking of Kramer.
Did your son say he's just trying to get ahead?
Yeah, for sure.
What an episode.
Dave Hart says he was working on the Penske file. That's big board worthy right there. Congratulations, Dave Hart. You made it to the big purple board.
You made it.
I do this for awesome comments. And make no mistake, an awesome comment does not have to be a long paragraph. It can just be a single word. But if it's awesome, you make it to the big board. Today is National Fig Newton Day. Speaking of like fun snacks, Fig Newtons. I always find it awkward when a brand has a whole day designated to itself. Like it's not like generic popcorn day. Like it's this specific brand, Fig Newton. Happy National Fig Newton Day. Do you like
Fig
Newtons?
Other thing that today is noted for January 16th, outside of National Fig Newton Day, and Fig Newton Day is very important. But speaking of Seinfeld, today's also National Nothing Day.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't think that would be very entertaining to like put like what do I do? Like just here's my overlay for National Nothing Day. Boop. Nothing.
Exactly.
Seemed a little lazy. A little lazy for sure. Ay, ay, ay. We have level 2 fun havers here. Sammy Superstar and Klondike. They get verbal shout outs for being members here on the YouTubes. Thank you. Check them out on the YouTube. Sammy is a videographer and Klondike is a maker. Does traditional tools, 3D printing, CNC carving, and laser burning and engraving. It's amazing. The Venture Forward and Rich Vibe also get verbal shout outs. In addition to verbal being level 3, they get their name in what color? Say it with me now, chat. Gold.
Now it sparkles.
Oh my goodness. The Lab Tech Show is here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy had his big after CES show yesterday. I did chime in. I was watching. Wasn't commenting very much because I was banging out work while I was consuming his awesome consumer electronics goodness that he was putting on the interwebs. I look at Tall Boy and I just get exhausted because I know that trip is exhausting. All the walking, all the interviewing, all the arranging stuff with different businesses, getting people to be at a certain place at a certain time and do a certain, and it's not just like 2 hours. It's like a whole freaking week. How do you do it, Tall Boy? How do you do it? Not sure if you saw the last video. Awesome sauce. Yeah. I'll have to go back and make sure I got it all covered. All righty. I will keep the... Oh, what? I hit a button. It looks like I'm asking people to join the mailing list. It's probably not a bad idea. I don't do enough calls to action on this show. I should kind of do some. There. Subscribe. Drop a like. Or should I say, subscribe, drop a like. Links to these products are in the doodly-doo. I will mail you physical products if you buy them from my store. Click the link in the doodly-doo. That's how we do it. All right. I'm going to leave it here. Stay awesome, everyone. Thank you, JV.
Peace.
Did you do Mario? Yes. Drop them. That counts. You type the word Mario. That counts. Awesome sauce.